Today we're getting more reaction to the plea deal prosecutors made with a young woman charged with DUI manslaughter in a hit and run on Miami Beach. Carly Tomica faced up to 60 years behind bars, but she's going to serve 4 years for running down a chef after she left her job drunk. Our own Glenna Milberg has been working this story since the tragic incident happened. She's live at Nikki Beach tonight, where Tomica worked.
You know, Lori, so many people think that 4 years for what Carly did when she left work was just too lenient. And then there are others who say 4 years for a 20-year-old girl is way too harsh. But what Carly has in common with a series of other young people in her same position is that the victims' families in those cases are left really to decide in their most difficult time how justice should be served.
I killed him that morning.
The plea, then the plea deal. This week it is Carly Tomica, a young self-proclaimed party girl who will spend 4 years in prison for the drunken speeding crash that killed this South Beach chef. Last spring, it was Ivana Villanueva. Last winter, Carlos Bertinati.
What I took away that day is irreplaceable.
A few years ago, football star Dante Stallworth.
We'll continue to bear this burden for the rest of my life.
All killed someone's father, grandmother, loved one.
We did not want to go and risk that she might walk free.
All received relatively minimal prison time that had to be blessed by the victims' families in their most grief-stricken, confused time. Helen Whitty was one of those mothers more than a decade ago and was at the recent plea hearings as an employee now of Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
We need a change. Too many people in Dade County are dying, and a lot of the latest deaths have been because of underage drinking.
We got to go to the core of the problem, which is the clubs.
Attorney Carlos Silva is representing the victims of Carly and of Ivana in suing the clubs where they say they drank underage. Florida's so-called dram shop law places that burden on the business.
Penalize them, give them fines. Have undercover people in there watching this behavior and stopping it.
In Ivana's case, the Fontainebleau settled. In Carly's case,
I had been drinking while I was at work.
She has telegraphed she will testify against the bar that employed her. And Carly's testimony in the chef's family suit against Nikki Beach cannot technically be part of the plea and isn't technically part of the plea, but clearly the chef's family does expect her cooperation. The Nikki Beach attorney we've been speaking with says there is no evidence whatsoever, he says it over and over again, that even on all the surveillance tape that they've watched of Carly here at work that Sunday morning, he says there is no evidence that she had any alcohol to drink when she was at work. The civil suit is filed. I'm Glenna Milberg reporting live tonight on Miami Beach, Local 10.
Glenna.